So thank you all for being here. It is so wonderful. And I hate to interrupt the schmoozing, but we're going to start services soon. So let us begin with taking a deep breath and being very present with this amazing congregation in this sacred space.
It's fine.
We'll begin with Hine Matov, and it will be projected. The words will be up there, how good it is to sit together.
So we have the words not only projected on these screens, but also you have them in a booklet as well, which means you are not off the hook to sing with me. You have to sing with me. Either way, the words will be up on the screen or in the book. Hine Matov, which means how good it is for us to be together. Sing with me. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Clap your hands. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov, hine Matov. Ya la 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 la. Hine Matov, hine Matov. Ya la 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 la. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov, clap, clap, u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Repeat after me. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine Matov, hine Matov, u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I'd like to invite Phyllis Gorson up to kindle the Shabbat lights. Ah.
Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik Shabbat.
Please rise if you're comfortable. Adina will lead us in the Baruch Hu.
Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la.
Please remain standing as we prepare ourselves for the Shema. Shema means hear, O Israel, but it really means listen. That root, Shem Mem Ayin, means to listen, to open our two ears, close our one mouth, open our huge hearts, and to listen for that still small voice of God wherever you find it.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
You may be seated. Thank you. We'll continue. I'm going to call out the page numbers because I realize some people prefer the book, so I'm sorry. Page 152, the Mi Kamocha. It will also be projected.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. No ratehilo rosefele. No ratehilo rosefele. Look at me, Lala. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Let's keep the slide right there. Mi chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. No ratihi lo rosefele. No ratihi lo rosefele. And we end with Yalla. Everyone. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la.
We'll continue on the next page, 153, with Hashkivenu, which is asking God to put a shelter of peace over all of us. And in this sacred space, you can almost feel it. There really is a shelter of peace in this place.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu v'chaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu l'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu l'chaim.
So we'll rise on page 155 for the tefillah. Cantor Adina will start us off, and then we'll continue silently.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Ose shalom bimramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, Amen. shalom bimromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'emru Amen. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'emru. Amen. Clap your hands. Get the rhythm. Come on. Hey, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'emru. Amen.
Beautiful, thank you. I'd like to call up Nancy and Bobby Shostak to take out the Torah. Ta'amdu, Nancy v'Bobby Shostak, la'aliyah ha'torah. Please rise as we open the ark. Yeah. Shabbat shalom. Tell me if you want a hand. No. Yeah. So if you just want to process a little bit and let people come up and
Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, halam omer, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, halam omer, al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut hasadim, al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut hasadim, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama, lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishnachtavu lecha kosho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishnachtavu lecha Adonai. Ki kadosh Adonai HaKodsho.
Thanks. Great. Yeah. So just let's see if you want to touch that there.
Yes, you can sit.
Great. And say bless. You may sit.
Yes, you may sit. The ark is closed.
What is so wonderful here is being that you're so close to the Torah when we're up on the bima together. You can almost sense the letters and the words popping off the page and showering us with its wisdom.
Hanai Hamrach Le'elam Ba'eh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. ואלה המשפטים אשר תשים לפניהם, כי תקנה עבד עברי 6 שנים יעבוד, ובשביעית יצא לחופשי חינם. אם בגפו יבוא, בגפו יצא. אם בעל אישה הוא, ויצא אשתו עמו. אם אדוניו ייתן לו אישה, וילדה לו בנים ובנות, האישה וילדיה תהיה לאדוניה, והוא יצא בגפו. ואם אמר יאמר העבד, אהבתי את אדוני, את אשתי ואת בני, לא אצא חופשי. והגישו אדוניו אל האלוהים, והגישו אל הדלת או אל המזוזה, ורצה אדוניו את אוזנו במרצע, ועבדו לעולם.
Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei lanu
B'tachinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Yasher Koach. You didn't drop
Yasher
it.
koach.
You read it beautifully. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for a long time. Yeah, would you? Yeah. Oh, yes. It's a little. Can you lift? Yeah, yeah. Perfect. What's the tricky part?
She's almost got it.
Okay.
That's it. There you go.
Yeah. Tell you what, we'll just let it rest for a sec. We'll put those on later when we stand it up. That's perfect, guys. Thank you so much. We're all good. I was hoping he would write me a sermon while it was over there, but apparently not. So here we go. So a few words about this week's Torah. The Torah portion is called Mishpatim, which means laws. And in biblical time, God has just given us the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai. And what follows is this long and detailed list of practical laws that are meant to shape this new society of ex-slaves that 49 days ago were just leaving Egypt. So this takes place in the wilderness at the bottom of a mountain, and these laws that are written in the Torah address civil, family, and criminal life. And our sages taught that when the Torah came to us, all the Jews who were present that day all the Jews who ever were and all the Jews that ever would be were actually present at Sinai. So these laws apply to you too, for better or for worse. They're very clear, and they stress being accountable, the consequences of what happens if you don't follow them, and restitution. And they insist that all of our actions matter, no matter how small or how large, and that we are responsible for the harm we cause others. Some of these laws are very blunt. For instance, the one that was repeatedly invoked when I was a teenager, one who insults one's father or mother shall be put to death. You can try it out. It didn't help me, but they enjoyed it. Alongside such severe forms, we also get laws that are much more subtle, that are morally, spiritually demanding. For instance, one of them says that if you see the donkey of your enemy who is lying under its burden because the burden is too heavy for it, you might be tempted to walk away, but you must stop and help your enemy raise the burden and the animal, the donkey. This law acknowledges, like many times, our very human impulse to look away, especially when the needs come from someone we dislike or who dislikes us. The Torah identifies that impulse in us and refuses to let us act on it. The Torah almost certainly is imagining this world of a community in close proximity, neighbors, near neighbors, people that we encounter regularly. You can't pretend you didn't see. You can't make someone else responsible. So the question we ask is, why should I care? Why am I obligated to help somebody whom I actively dislike and dislikes me? Why should the struggle of someone else's beast become my concern? American law is very centered on our individual rights and our personal liberties. Jewish law, by contrast, is deeply concerned with obligation, what we owe one another simply by virtue of being human and human beings living together. The law is not about the animals alone, it's about our moral formation. It insists that we do not reserve decency only for those we like. You'll notice the Torah says explicitly, it says the donkey of your enemy, not just any donkey. And this is deliberate because this commandment is meant to stretch us. So who's actually being helped? The donkey, yes, but not only the donkey, because the Torah is pretty wise. This act of giving reshapes the giver. It's not always compassion that leads to action. Often it's the action that leads to compassion. When we stop and help, even begrudgingly, we are forced into an encounter with the other. And we see the other not as some abstract adversary, but as a human being, weighed down by work, frustration, life, and good stuff, just as we all are. The Torah teaches us that without such encounters, we may never truly see one another. We may never develop into full human beings with every facet of every color illuminated. It is so easy to help those we love, but when we cross that threshold of separation and help raise the donkey of our enemy, our hearts soften. We begin to see even our adversary as a full human being, created B'Tselem Elohim, in the divine image, and therefore that person deserves dignity and care. Rav Eliyahu Eliezer Dessler captured this beautifully when he taught, "We do not give to others because we love them. We come to love them because we give to them." That is why acts of chesed, loving kindness, are commandments. They're not dependent on having the right feelings showing up first. If we waited until we felt generous toward our enemy, we might wait forever. But if we act anyway, we may discover that we have fewer enemies in the world. This idea that compassion is the foundation of civilization itself appears far beyond the Torah as well. And I want to say that the Hebrew word for compassion, rachamim, comes from the word for womb, the rechem. It's that deeply embedded in us, that in our inside of our inside of our inside, there is compassion. It's sewn into each of us. We don't have to look for it. We have to rediscover it. So anyway, Margaret Mead was once asked, what is the earliest sign of civilization? And the student thought she would answer, a clay pot or a tool or a weapon. What was her answer? A femur, a healed femur. It's the longest bone in our body. It goes from the hip to the knee, and anybody over 50 knows what a femur is. And in places without modern medicine, if you broke your femur, it was like a death sentence. So you needed a community with compassion to feed you, to protect you, to care for you for weeks. Where there's a healed femur, there is Rahmanas, there is compassion. It's proof that somebody stayed around for you and helped you. Mead concluded that in where survival of the fittest rules, you will not find healed femurs. Civilization begins with Rahmanas. The Torah says something similar in its own language. It teaches that every child, when we were in the womb, is taught the entire Torah. And at birth, an angel touches us right here. We have that little indentation, and it causes that knowledge to be forgotten. Rabbi Soloveitchik explains that this teaches us that the Torah is not a foreign object to us. The wisdom is not foreign. The knowledge is not foreign. We are rediscovering something our entire lives, something so intimate. We are rediscovering our own moral and spiritual presence and essence in this world. It is born in us. Torah study is indispensable not only because it teaches us laws, but it teaches us how to be human beings. It shapes our instincts. It calls us back to our deepest values of compassion, faith, hope, dedication, humanity. Elie Wiesel said, the opposite of love is not hate, it is indifference. The Torah refuses to allow us to be indifferent. It commands us to stop, to notice, and to act. At Sinai, the Israelites stood together, 600,000 of us, and exclaimed, Na'aseh v'nishma, we will do and we will listen. Sometimes the action is a small action, like bearing witness, like we did a couple weeks ago when we gathered together to listen to Jonathan Dechen and his amazing story. When we sit and we listen to each other, when we listen to each other's hearts, that is the essence of mishpatim, of laws that we are to follow. Perhaps the Torah reminds us that sometimes we have to act first. When we choose compassion, the heart follows. When we lift the burden of another, even if it's by listening to that person's story, we may discover the quiet rhythm of our own beating heart and our own moral calling. So I'd like to end with this blessing for you. May the Holy One bless us with the courage to act justly, the humility to see each other fully, and the compassion to lift burdens not our own. May we become a people of mercy and kindness, builders of a world that is more humane and holy. Amen.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Yasha Koach. Please join me in singing a song for peace. Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon, lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. B'tov b'necha levarech et Amcha Yisrael, b'chol עת ובכל שעה, b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
So I'm going to say a prayer and invite you just to let the words roll over you tonight and take the feeling with you. A prayer for Israel. God of our ancestors, God of strength and protection, watch over Israel. Spread your shelter of peace over the land and over all our brothers and sisters who live there. Shine your light upon Israel's leaders, officers, and advisors. Help them to overcome all divisiveness and to act with clarity and determination. Protect the men and women who defend Israel. Let them be safe. Bring peace, God. Let it rain down from the heavens like a mighty storm. Let it wash away all hatred and bloodshed. As night turns into day, let peace echo through the stones of Jerusalem, declaring that peace, not conflict, will have the final word over Israel. Peace, God. Please, God. Amen.
Amen.
We'll sing Hatikva. I invite you to rise. I'm scared to say what page it's on. 374.
And it's on the screens. Kol balevav lenima, nefesh Yehudi homiya, ufate mizrach kadima, ayin letzion Sophia. התקווה בת שנות 2000, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים.
Thank you. So you may be seated. We will continue with the Misha Berach in the back cover, just open the back cover of your prayer book. Oh God, in our hearts, we name those who are facing illness and pain. We join our prayers with the prayers of all who love them. Give them renewed comfort and courage. Strengthen in them the healing powers you have placed within us all. Guide the hands and hearts of those who are entrusted with their care. May the knowledge of your love and ours give added hope to them and to their dear ones. May they find even greater strength because our prayers are linked with theirs. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. We praise you, O Lord, the source of healing and health. And we'll join together for the Mishaberach.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach Imotenu Mikor HaBracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. V'zot haTorah asher sa Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael. Ahapi Adonai v'yad Moshe. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. V'zot haTorah asher sa Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael. Al-pi Adonai v'yad Moshe. Together. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Ya la la la. Ya la 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 la. Aleinu leshavech ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigayei aratzot, velo samanu kamishpachat ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu chachem, v'goralenu kechol hamonam. V'anachnu chorim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. V'ne'emar v'chayei Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu bayom hahu
Are there any announcements for this evening?
Okay, on March 6th, okay, on March 6th, we did not have our Christmas Chinese dinner this year because no one organized it. But on March 6th, we're having
Christmas in March.
we're having Chinese dinner, Shabbat, Christmas. We're having Chinese food, Shabbat. So on March 6th, in the Cornerstone Room, we're going to bring you Chinese food. It'll be very fun. We need to know who's coming. We did not have a dinner tonight because we didn't get any. Yes, it's I need people.
It's tropical.
Think
Tropical
about
Chinese.
if you want to come, please RSVP. Okay, so that's March 6th, and then April 1st is the Seder, and it's going to be an amazing Seder.
Amazing.
Ann and Adina are doing it. It's really going to be good.
It's really going to be good.
And Cheryl will have the food. For that. Our next clergy Shabbat is on
March 13th.
March 13th. It is also going to be incredible. We are going to have a Broadway Shabbat.
It's going to be incredible. It's going to be a musical extravaganza, so you don't want to miss it.
We're going to have Shabbat. We're going to have a regular Shabbat with some little Broadway interspersed. And then at dinner on the Sailfish Patio, we're going to have an incredible.
Concert with some very special guests.
So please sign up for that early.
You don't want to miss it.
I would say one small thing my husband may should be.
Look at it.
Since we have so many people here together, can we get this small little announcement? So not everybody was here when we first got them, but the Kiddush cup in the stand and the menorah, and it has a stand too, and the silver candles, these are real silver and gold, like artwork. So just if anybody's cleaning up afterwards, or should Michael and I die or whatever, somebody please know that this didn't come from Kmart. It came from Israel.
Beautiful.
And they're not inexpensive.
So we're taking good care of them.
You never know, but I like to prepare in advance, but I just, because the last couple of years they've come, and they don't need cleaning with silver polish. They
Wonderful.
Okay, thank you.
I said that.
So there is a tradition called Hidur Mitzvah. And Hidur Mitzvah means the splendor of mitzvahs, of commandments. So when we have ritual objects, we make a special point, just like in the Torah, of making them beautiful and special, especially for Shabbos, for Shabbat. So indeed, we are so blessed. We're so blessed we have a Torah, and we have a sanctuary, and all of you are here, and
And wait, and I'm going to say one more thing. Okay, because as long as we're pointing out everything beautiful that we have, Audrey and Brian Tuckerman are here tonight, and your sister-in-law is here.
Debbie Gross.
Debbie, who's a friend of Adina's. And this gorgeous Torah table cover that we have right here was a gift
beautiful.
from Audrey's mom and Debbie's mother-in-law, Joan Gross, who sadly left us last year.
Oh.
So we see this
Beautiful.
every Shabbat, and we think of your mom.
It's a beautiful legacy.
One of the things about community is Lador Vidor, that every generation adds its own layer to the community. It's like an archaeological dig, and I love that we can start peeling back the layers as the congregation here grows, not only in numbers, but in meaning. The meaning is made by what we've contributed, our spirits, our time, our dedication, ritual objects. It's a very exciting time of growth for this place. So thank you all for being here. I have no announcements. Let's go to Kaddish on page 294.
Gidal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamad divrach hirtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon, v'chayid d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalah izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mivarach le'olam almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'al v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudasha b'rechu. Le'olam min kol berchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Damiram b'noma v'imru amen. Yehi shlaba Rabbah min shemaya. v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mrumav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
May the mourners and their families be comforted in your memories, in the community, in your friends, in your families. Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
We'll sing Shalom Aleichem.
We're going to conclude with Shalom Aleichem, and you can be seated, but you have to sing. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Vo'echem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni, Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem, Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shabbat Shalom.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elechem v'chunechem. Yisa Adonai panav elechem v'yasem lechem shalom. May God's face turn to you, shine His light upon you, and grant you peace. Amen.
Amen.
Good Shabbos. I invite you to shake the hand of a neighbor and wish them a good Shabbos or a Shabbat Shalom.